Hi YouTube, Karen here. Welcome back. Thank you for joining me again on my YouTube channel. I hope most of you are subscribed by now. So it's a gorgeous day here in St. Louis. It's February and I think it's probably in the 60s outside. It's really, really windy, but it's gorgeous. So I am going to make this short so that I can go back outside and enjoy some time celebrating another friend's birthday today. So today's video is about what counseling is and what counseling is not, in an effort to educate people on health and wellness, and hopefully encourage some of you to maybe go seek out a counselor. If you've never done that before, I strongly encourage you to try it. We're pretty awesome people and we're helpful. One of my doctor sisters, who shall not be named, has really put me up to making 2 videos now about a counseling relationship as an educational video for both counselors and clients, so that people kind of have an insight as to what the counseling session looks like, and so that counselors maybe learn some new skills. So I will be bringing you a couple of videos in the next few weeks on some different aspects of counseling. But today, I just wanted to share a little bit about what counseling looks like for those of you who have never been. So here's my office. Ta-da, there's my box of toys, or my bag of toys here on the floor, since I share my space. So that gets like shoved into a corner or taken back home with me each day. But nothing scary, right? It's chairs, and I sit here in my squeaky chair. Of course it won't squeak now, it squeaks all session. And people come and talk to me, and we work on some things to help them get better. So counseling shouldn't be scary. Counseling is a relationship. You develop a relationship with someone. That's why it's so important to have a counselor with whom you can identify and that you feel kind of understands you and connects with you. That's a huge part of what I do, is I build relationships with people. People work better with someone that they trust and that they understand. So, excuse me. Counseling is not about being your friend. People think that you come to the counselor for advice. That's another thing we don't do. We don't typically give advice in those, terms. Well, why don't you try this? Why don't you try that? And so I'm an outsider. I'm more educated than the typical friend would be. I'm trained to do this. I'm trained to help you get better, or to find something that works for you, to find that balance in your life, as I frequently say in session. So it's a little bit different than just talking to your friend about your problems. And I'm certainly not diminishing the value of having resources. Everyone has to have family or friends or someone that they can talk to about their problems. The difference with coming to see a counselor is, like I mentioned, we're well trained to do this. I do this every single day and I love it. So what else? What else is counseling, or what is counseling not about? Let's see. So there are different modalities or different techniques for counseling. I am a cognitive behavior therapist. I do some play therapy with my kiddos and my adults, if that's what you're into. We can sit and color some pictures, do some arts and crafts. It depends. Every session is different. I follow somewhat of a pattern for people who are going through similar issues. Like, there are some pretty clear treatment methods for depression or for anxiety, for people dealing with stress, but the way that I approach it is different with every person, because everyone is an individual. What works for some is not going to work for others. So I do my best to work with people, meet people where they are, no matter what that looks like, and we go from there. We set some goals. I'm huge on goal setting. I do leave my clients with homework. Your homework, however, might be as simple as you need to go for a walk for 20 minutes a day every day. That's been proven to fight off depression and get some of the good brain chemicals going. So that might be your homework. Your homework might be to look up the cycle of grief, if that's what we're talking about, and that's is concerning to you. So the goal is, what is going to help you find balance in your life and to be better in your life, and how can I facilitate that growth process for you? So whatever my methods work for most people, I get along with almost all of my clients. I've only had, I think, one client in 5 years not really like me so much and it not work out. And that's okay. I don't take it personal. Again, my goal is to help you feel better. If that's with me or with another counselor, I'd be happy to refer you to someone else if we reach that point. So yeah, I wanted to keep this short, and we're coming up on 5 minutes. So I'm not kidding, I'm going out in this gorgeous weather today. If anyone has any questions or comments, I am not giving any therapeutic advice, so please don't ask me how to help with XYZ. You'll have to call me for that. So subscribe to the channel, shoot me an email at trinitywellnessstl@gmail.com or info@trinitywellness, stl.com, I think. And subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for more videos about what counseling is, and some general health and wellness information. Stay positive, YouTube.